It's about, you talked about the spring game possibly being in doubt now.
No, not in doubt. The spring game's never in doubt. Okay. Just how we would play it. Mm-hmm. Whether you'll divvy up teams, whether you go, offense, defense, and so that was the only thing that, as I said, sometimes it's hard to divvy up teams when if you don't have enough numbers.
Okay, yeah.
It just gets it gets too disseminated. So I want to see what happens tomorrow if we stay healthy through tomorrow. We had a good hard practice today. We're gonna have another good hard practice tomorrow. We're getting a lot of productivity done, and we'll just make a decision. We're playing. I mean, we're gonna play the game out here. It's just a question of the format of it, but we'll be fine.
What are you hoping for with the format? Thinking less like last year with the captain?
I think what you're trying to figure out, honestly, is do you want to divide it, or do you want to keep some continuity with it? So you can divide it, or you can say, we're going to go 1-0 versus 1D and divide it that way. So the 1-0 and the 2D versus the 1D and the 2-0. You follow me?
Yeah.
And it's the same difference. I mean, then the only difference is your ability to stay more in continuity with the guys that have worked with each other all spring long. Which I think if you're down numbers, that's a good way to do it. If your numbers are high enough and you want to divvy it up, but we got a few guys that didn't practice this spring, so we're already down. So if you divvy it, you could have a young guy who isn't really ready to play in there protecting the quarterback, so I don't know. We'll see. I got to figure it out.
What have you seen in the development of these quarterbacks now that we've pretty much made it all the way?
I mean, I think they've had a great spring. They've all improved, done a great job. I thought Darius had a really good spring. I thought Anthony, EJ, young guy, John Fadul, these guys have all, to me, worked really hard, and you see development. The nice thing was we've been off since last Tuesday.
Right.
And you didn't know what you'd expect with a week off at the end of spring ball like that. Kind of like, oh God, we got to come back and finish up a couple days of spring ball. But the intensity out here was great today, and kind of picked up where we left off. They didn't really take a step back with the time off like that. So that tells you something, I think, about their attention to detail and their focus. So I was pretty pleased with that. Have another good day tomorrow. They're going to get antsy to kind of, get to the finish point here. They all college players are at the end. They've had about enough, So we've had a good spring. So hopefully stay healthy, play the game, have a little fun out here, and then close it.